Welcome back to Vincent Buddha 2.0. And if you haven't exercised today, if you haven't taken a walk, why don't you get up and take a walk with me? I'm sorry for the shaky video, but hey, I need to get my cardio in. But I am Vincent Buddha, and I was diagnosed back in February 2023 with pre-diabetes, insulin resistance, and I was trying to lose weight. I was doing everything that I usually would do, and I was not losing weight. I was stuck at 375 pounds and did not know what to do or where to go. So I went to my doctor, and my doctor sent me to an endocrinologist, but I didn't get there until 3 months later. And when I got there, my questions were answered. The mysteries that I did not know were answered. And so pretty much she told me, hey, you're not putting on muscle and you're not losing weight because you are insulin resistant, you have high blood sugar levels, and you need to go on not only a diet like you're doing and exercise, but you may need to go on some medication. So I went on medication, a medication that I never heard of before. I heard of semaglutide, Ozempic, but she said there's a new one out there. It's called Mounjaro. I said, okay, let's do it. I looked it up, I researched it online, and I saw many people were on it and it was working. So I went ahead and I did it as well. And then the pounds started coming off me. But let me tell you, my habits were in place. My habits were in place. And because my habits were in place of doing intermittent fasting, eating a high protein diet, doing cardio, but not just cardio, steady state cardio, which is just walking, and also weightlifting, I saw the weight come off. Because you could be on Mounjaro and it will bring down your A1C and bring down your blood sugar levels, but you're not going to lose any weight. But because of my habits, I went ahead and I was losing the weight that I needed to lose. So I'm here today to tell you I lost over 125 pounds. I am still down about 115 pounds. I've been shedding off the weight, thank God, since my last vacation, where I kind of let loose and I wasn't on Mounjaro anymore for a couple of months. I was on Mounjaro for about, I would say, 10 to 11 months. And then I came off of Mounjaro for months, and I was able to keep off the 125 pounds by the habits that I put in my life. But then I kind of let loose. We went to South Carolina to see the in-laws, and man, I let loose and I let myself go. And that went into week after week after week, into kind of months of just letting myself go in that area. And so I finally got back on. I got back on Mounjaro. I got back on 2.5 milligrams for a month. Then I did not really feel the effects. Then I got back on 5 milligrams for the second month. And I'm on my second dose of 5 milligrams. And let me tell you, I feel it again. My mind has already been made up, but my brain has been changed and conditioned to do exactly what I need to do. I have the motivation. And I gotta say, I already had the motivation, but Mounjaro helps you have even more. Because I'm telling you right now, it changes your mind. It helps your brain. It's not just a physical thing. It's not just a stomach issue. It's a brain issue. And I definitely had a brain issue. And this brain issue is being changed by this medication. So I am losing weight again. I'm putting on muscle. I'm looking amazing. I'm feeling amazing. I am making sure to do my cardio as well, and I'm eating a lot less. The Mounjaro is helping me with that. So I thank God for that. And I just want to talk about today in this video, just what a blessing, what a game changer, what an amazing thing Mounjaro is to people like me. And what I mean by people like me is people like me that have been overweight or obese their entire life. I've been overweight or obese since about age 5 or 6. And I've always tried to lose weight. And when I really put my mind to it, I could do it. And I would lose weight, and I've lost 80 pounds 3 times in my life. And then I gained not just that 80 pounds back within that next year, but I gained more back. So in high school, I was 320 pounds. And then in my 20s, I went up to about 365. Then I lost, and I went down to about 285. Then I went back up to 365 and then 380. And then I lost again, but went back all the way up to 405 pounds. After the 405 pounds, I lost 80 pounds again. Then gained it all back, 405, and that's when I went on Mounjaro. But I went on Mounjaro because of this. I could not lose weight anymore. It was impossible for me to lose weight. I was cutting my calories. I was working out in the gym. I was doing my cardio. I was eating a high protein diet. I was tracking my macros and my micros and everything in between. And what happened was I had high blood sugar. I was insulin resistant. Therefore, I could not lose weight like I usually could in the past. I believe that Mounjaro is for people like that. That you've tried everything, you've succeeded and failed, but then you come to a point where you can't succeed anymore. That you have brought your body into a place where it can't even lose weight anymore, which is a very scary thing. It was a very scary thing for me. It's like, I've done this so many times, but for some reason I can't do it now. And so I needed help. I needed my body to get back to a regulated position because I was unregulated. Crazy stuff was happening. So finally, I said yes to Mounjaro, and I said yes to all my healthy habits. And now we're going on almost a year and a half now that I've been on Mounjaro, off for a couple months, but now back on.